Hey guys, it's me, Anna Marie, and this video is to explain the significance of the number 730 in the Block B's MVs, and I'm going to be discussing three MVs, and that's Nali Na, No Lily Mambo, and Very Good. And then I'm also going to discuss the meanings of a couple of songs off of Zico's mixtape, and I'm gonna discuss a song off the Blockbuster album. Okay, I've seen 730 in Nali Na, I've seen it in Nali Mambo, and now it's in Very Good. This stuff kind of ties to Block B's scandal that some people are familiar with. I know a lot of BBCs know about it, and I'm not really gonna get into like detail. Like if you really want to know, just go look it up. But basically, it was Block B wasn't getting paid from Stardom, and they needed money. And when they needed to get it, the CEO ran away, and when he disappeared, he took the money that was supposed to go to Block B, I believe. And that's just like a short version of it. Originally, a lot of BBCs thought that the 730 meant you're crazy because apparently it's English slang. I didn't know that. But yeah, and I'm talking off of some notes that I wrote. 730 is basically the hint, like I said earlier, for BB's lawsuit. And originally I thought that the 730 was like a date. My conclusion later was that 7 meant the 7 members. So I did my research, and basically the 730 is the 7 members and the 30 months pay, as in the pay they did not receive that they needed to receive from Stardom that they never got. Basically, the CEO ran away with something like 70,000 won or whatever. And if you go back and watch the Nilili Mambo MV, there is a warrant sign for Zico, and under the sign it says 77,000 won. Yeah, 77,000 won. And and that is actually about the amount of money that the CEO of Stardom ran away with. So this is all gonna this is really gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna tell you how these videos tie together. So as you see, the first time you see Nali Na, it's the first time you see 730 is in the Nali Na video, then it's in the Noli Mambo video, and then it's in the Very Good video. And then I'm gonna put the website or the link in the description box. It says on there to listen to read between the lines of the lyrics to Zico's Sam, Cox, and Block B's No Joke. And now I'm going to give you a basically rough translation, as in this is my rough translation of the song. So, Sam is an argument either with the company or the main owner or whatever. Stardom basically couldn't control Block B. There were probably a lot of arguments and whatnot between how things should be done that neither of them could agree. And I get that from the lines, if Zico is the leader, then you play the follower role. If you don't like it, then be an extra. Your surrounding is silent, my surrounding is noisy. Who's the ruler? Who's the ruler? You huff and puff, jump up and down to win me. And I feel like this whole, the whole thing is just Zico basically saying, after all their arguments and fights, he's not backing down. He doesn't care how frustrated they get. And on one hand, he's really annoyed about it and he wants to stop all the controversy. But at the same time, he's not backing down. And he's basically saying he could go all day with this. And I get that from the line, on one hand, I'm tired, but it's far from over, like Drizzy referring to Drake's It's Far From Over. And it's far from over implies that they're not done, and they're not. When we move to the song Cox, this song goes up to all my cocks. Wait, should I say that? That's the name of the song. The name of the song is Cox. I think this is more fighting with the company, and also along the lines of it's not over. And I get that from it's only definite that you'll be met with tragedy if you keep it up. At the same time, I feel like it's also along the lines of I can't stay here. if they keep it up, it's not rocket science to figure out that Zico doesn't like them. So this song goes out. Oh my god, this song is a gigantic U to stardom. He says later that there's no end to this. I could calculate it for you from 1 to 10, but I don't have that much time for you. I'm always busy. Zico on the Block, Volume 2. You. No joke. No joke is, I feel like that song has to do with how the link that I opened in the description box mentions the $7 joke. You can just read about that. I don't know about that. I think that was like they had done something and then Japan didn't like it, and then Zico made that apology and shaved his head. I think it's along those lines, but I'm not talking about that. It says, do you earn money easily? My answer is never. And basically this is like, you know, Block B saying, you know, they work hard for the things they do and stuff like that. Basically, these songs all follow back to the lawsuit. These songs are all Zico's anger towards the lawsuit about not getting their money, about not being paid, and how they went back and forth with Stardom. Basically, that's what these songs are. And so No Joke is like tying back to the lawsuit, and other parts of the song seem like how they're all doing music because that's what they do, that's what they're good at, and that's what they love. And this is true. And I get this, there's this line, if you want to know about the other me, come to my studio. No joke, I tighten my loose screw. Then it says the year 2012 has 2 uproars, which again goes back to issues with Stardom. Then Zico is like, his rap is about how he's misunderstood as a manic depressive, but pretty much this part is about how people come at him constantly and saying a lot of hate and stuff like that. And Zico is basically saying, you know, even though that happens, I'm still fly. See what I did there? I'm still fly. No? Okay.
Oh yeah, gaps, huh?
Moving on to other stuff. To explain the video, Nolly was like, tension, 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 and there's about to be a fight. And I'm saying this like right now off the top of my head. When you go to Nolly Mambo, so there's some diamonds in the cases, right? Think of that like the money. So they're all trying to run away, basically the whole video, and protect these cases that have their money in it. But at the end of the video, there's no diamonds in there. Like so, somebody ran away with the money. The CEO. Somebody they didn't get their money at the end of it. Basically what Stardom did to Block B. Later, which is the biggest thing ever. Okay, it was the biggest epiphany I've ever had. It changed my life. It's gonna blow your mind. Alright, so in Block B's very, very good. They're about to go rob a bank. Rob a bank, as in they're about to go get their money that Stardom took for them. So when they get in there, they're crashing down the bank, tearing down the walls, stuff like that. And love that video. They bust into the safe. Now, what's in the safe? There's money in the safe, right? I bet you 77,000 won that there is 77,000 won sitting on that cart. when they're like, I'm very, very good. When they do that, and they're throwing up that money, that's the money basically that they needed. So when they went to go rob the bank, they were going to go get that money that they needed. And I'm so proud. I cannot express how like incredibly excited I am that I like figured that out. Like it's a big deal. I'm sorry. Like it didn't click for me why 730 was still in the very good indie, but a couple days ago it did, and now it makes perfect sense. They go rob the bank, as in they're going to go to Stardom and get that money back from 77,000 won. Now they have their money. They have the money, and basically that was when they switched over to 7 seasons. Switching over to 7 seasons, like, yes, we're gonna get what we need. We're gonna get what we need to be Block B, and part of what we need to be Block B. Try saying that 3 times fast. When they are, no, I didn't really look at the lyrics for this one. I could, but I'm just gonna take it from what I saw. In this video, they are, as they set up this bomb in the bank, and because they're gonna blow up the bank. And that, when I go back to like okay, it was either Cox or Sam, I think, and Zico says that I can't stay here. Okay, so basically they couldn't stay there. Of course they couldn't. So they left Stardom, you know? And they went to 7 seasons. So I feel like that line ties back to this video. And so basically when they say that when they in the MV, when they are breaking down the bank and they're tearing it down and blood, and then they blow it up at the end, it's basically blowing up Stardom. It's basically taking all of their stuff with Stardom and they're blowing it up. They're putting it out, they're putting it down, they're putting it away, they're tearing Stardom down, they're taking Stardom out of their life, which makes perfect sense when they come back with the song Very Very Good. Like, I'm very very good, like, I'm free from Stardom, I don't have to deal with this crap anymore, we are a new Block B, we're Block B. And when you see the MV and listen to the song Be the Light, it is a shout out to the fans, but it's also, I think it's Yukon getting beat down, whatever. It's basically like all the stuff that kept coming at the members and stuff, but they were still gonna stand. And that's why at the end of Be the Light, it leads to Very Good. And Very Good was like, they're fighting back. They are not about to go down. So they go and they get their money from that bank. They blow that bank up, and that bank represents Stardom. So the robbing of the money is taking that money back from Stardom. So if it makes sense, yeah. And I do want to state that there's no real, I don't think there's any real true answer for what 730 means. But when I think about it, and basically all the information I told you and things I tie back to it, that makes a lot of sense for 730. So I don't really know the actual meaning, but I do know that makes sense. And if you're good with that, and for now, then yeah. I really hope you like this video. I do like doing things like this, so it was very exciting. I do like going into MVs and figuring out stuff and finding all the symbolism. Very Good is more like, yes, we are a new Block B, we have a new company, we got our money, we're tearing down Stardom, we're taking Stardom out of our lives. Whenever Block B comes back, this next video that they come back with, rumored that it's a comeback in May, which would be brilliant because that's my birthday month. Rumored that they will come back in May. Whatever it's about to be, this is going to be not exactly sequel, but it's going to be the next big thing after Very Good. So now that we're a new Block B, here's what we got to say. Here's what we have to show. So yeah, what do you originally think it means? Was your mind really blown? Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. Just putting all the pieces together. So thanks guys, thanks for watching. My name is Annie Marie, and let me know if you like this video. If you want to like. Bye!